When is this going to real court where you actually go to prison for manufacturing evidence and perjury? Yeah, what is this court or whatever the hell these weirdos are doing? When do I get to sue these people for trillions in slander, trillions of manufactured evidence? And when do I get to, and when are these people going to prison for 5 years and 5 months worth of repeated evidence manufacturing, from mind outputs to telepathy, to manufactured surveillance, to manufactured screen recordings, to manufactured videos of me doing X, Y, and Z? Yeah, when are these people going to prison? And why aren't they in prison? I mean, when you manufacture evidence, even once, one, you lose credibility permanently, you may even lose your job. Two, if you manufactured evidence, 5 years and 5 months worth of evidence, and manufactured surveillance, screen recordings, etc., you don't just lose your job, you go to prison. So how are these people not in prison yet? And how have I not got to sue them for so much slander? It's scary. From manufactured telepathy to mind outputs to screen surveillance to surveillance in my home. Like right now, I'm Alexander Gianni. What do I look like in my room? That's evidence of manufactured surveillance. And it's not a game. Don't fall for that. Only a moron falls for that. They're running slander. They may tell you it's a game in America, but then peddle it as truth outside of America. That's part of their hustle. So don't fall for bullshit. Or peddle it as a game in America or a movie somewhere, but then peddle it as truth to a different community. That's a piece of their hustle. So don't fall for bullshit. So when are these people going to prison for manufacturing evidence over 100,000 times, manufacturing screen recordings, surveillance, mind outputs, telepathy? Yes, I got so much proof, it's scary. And I'd blow your mind with it. No, just reason and logic will prove it very easily. I could just show you every note on my computer and I'd show you their telepathy's not authentic. I could show you everything on my computer, every text I send, every tweet I make, every video on YouTube I'm making. And I would prove their telepathy is not authentic and they've lied for 5 years and 5 months, which is 5 years and 5 months worth of daily lies, from eye outputs to everything. I could just destroy them with reason and logic. Let's see their eye outputs. Clean feed, 24/7 eye output. You should see my dog every day. You should see the eye output should be like this path. And you would see a typical path that's followed daily through my eye output if it's authentic eye output. For instance, me getting out of the bed, going to the bathroom, putting my Rogaine in, making a bowel movement, leaving, going downstairs. You should see all that in the eye output. Kissing my dog, making my eggs, this and that. So that's another way to catch them. So I already got them for 5 years and 5 months worth of mind output manufacturing and telepathy manufacturing. If you actually look at their mind outputs, you'll see they're manufactured on a fucking computer, not from a brain-computer interface. If you look at their telepathy, I'll catch them in 5 years and 5 months worth of that. So how are these guys not in prison? What is this nonsense? And not to mention it's involved with betting. How are they not involved? How are they not in prison for 5 years and 5 months worth of betting manipulation, which is also, it's not just betting manipulation, it's robbery. So why aren't they in prison for that too? Not to mention theft of IP, economic espionage, and more. Not to mention felony hacking crimes. You can't just create a game and just start robbing people's computers and robbing data. You can't just say, oh, it's part of a game. You can't just create a game and then just start saying, oh, terrorism's acceptable. It's part of a game. Oh, rape and murder is acceptable. It's part of a game. Yeah, it's not part of a game. These people have psychiatric illness and more than criminal negligence. Anyone who thinks rape, murder, terrorism, IP theft, economic espionage, etc., breaches of Nuremberg Code, etc., is a game. They have psychiatric illness and more than criminal negligence. And how are those guys not in prison as well? And when do I get to sue the fuck out of these people? This is ridiculous now.